The Corporate Security Drone, or Combat Synthetic, is a specialised unit of android suited specifically for the purpose of security and light military operations. In today's Tech Talk, we'll be looking into these particular synthetics and each model we know of so far in Alien canon. The corporate security drones, by nature, look visibly much more basic than their regular synthetic counterparts. Whilst most notable androids such as the David, Walter, and Bishop model androids all possess near indistinguishable traits from their human counterparts, these advanced types use this to blend in with such efficiency that humans cannot easily mistake them for synthetics. The drones, however, couldn't be further from this fact. These synthetics possess only the most basic human traits, like their humanoid appearance, mouth, eyes, nose, ears. However, anything past that is simply not there. There's no hair, no skin, or nothing that can be compared to human-like skin, as it is simply a rubberized polymer and looks as such. They also have a jarring voice modulator and can be more robotic and less natural in their language and locomotion. On first glance, without knowing any better, you might mistake these synthetics as Sikhs and working Joes. And whilst they might be the equivalent on the exterior, the inner workings of the synthetics could not be more different. They are constructed from the ground up to be far more durable and possess much more protected systems. Likewise, they are programmed specifically for defensive and offensive strategic security and military practices, which makes them very efficient at what they do. They seem to also possess equivalent intelligence to that of the Walter or Bishop androids, making them able to think on their feet and interact at an acceptable level with any human member on their security task force or their commanders. These synthetics, like all synthetics, do not directly feel pain, and instead are simply programmed to respond adequately to injury stimuli, allowing for them to perceive when it's time to withdraw from a battle for repairs. These drones are usually manufactured by Weyland-Yutani or are contracted out as equipment used for security purposes, or even in special cases used in light military duties alongside the colonial marines. Their quite ordinary design also makes them far cheaper to manufacture, which is perfect for their purpose, as they can see combat regularly and need frequent maintenance and replacement. With removing the unnecessary aesthetical components of the synthetics, it allows for a cost-effective unit, well suited for its role. The first model we know of so far in canon utilised for this purpose was the Davis line. This android's initial manufacturer is currently unknown, however, they were the go-to security and combat synthetic of Weyland-Yutani throughout the 2130s. Davis model androids possessed higher intelligence than the industry standard, and likewise eventually saw complications as a result. While this intelligence made them very effective and very increasingly so in combat, building their skills from each mission that they were assigned to, eventually, in the year 2137, a team of 15 Davis synthetics, accompanied by Colonial Marine Zula Hendricks, went to the ship the Europa. There, a majority of the synthetics overcame their basic programming and turned against their owners in Weyland-Yutani. Eventually, the others did return to the company's programming after being reconnected to their synthetic network control system known as the Nearfield. However, the synthetic Davis 1 remained rogue and completely rebelled against its manufacturer's programming that made it subservient. Why this occurred was unknown to the company. However, this rogue Davis 1 would go on to aid terrorist actions and movements for years to come, supposedly gaining its own personality, agenda, and free will. Within the next 3 years, by the year 2140, Weyland-Yutani, through the study of the Xenomorph creature, had developed a prototype synthetic known as the Franklin. This experimental combat synthetic was, notably, more advanced than the Davis model in terms of its physical build, stature, and combat readiness. The Franklin possessed a metal exterior in some sections and bulletproof skin in others, likely derived from the study of the Xenomorph's own hard exterior materials. The Franklin was also more physically imposing and was designed through manufacturing to look more menacing and intimidating. Unlike their Davis progenitors, the Franklin did not possess a near-field control network and solely operated off their base programming. This stopped rogue units turning other synthetics to its side, like in the case of Davis 1, or from hackers getting access to the entire squad of these synthetic models. The Franklin models were also equipped with a handgun loaded with specialized rounds tipped with the Xenomorph's acidic blood. These models, as you could probably guess, were far more aggressive in combat and more physically capable when compared to all other current known synthetics. Taking down a Franklin would be a grueling task indeed, and you would hope that you would never have to come into combat with one of these advanced and very deadly synthetic warriors. That's currently all the security and combat synthetics that we know of in Alien canon. I personally love the Franklin model. It's a massive leap in synthetic technology and a very cool concept, put into practice perfectly in my opinion. And just goes to show what kinds of technology Weyland-Yutani is capable of creating in a short time when they are able to obtain and experiment on xenomorph creatures before these creatures inevitably make their escape. Before I go, I just wanted to let you guys know about the merch store called ACHERON's Colonial Marketplace. Here you can pick up a variety of ACHERON and Alien themed merch from 3 distinct product lines, including shirts, hoodies, mugs, blankets, stickers, bags, and even phone cases. So if you want to support the channel and look good doing it, pick up some ACHERON merch. But what other videos would you guys like to see? If you have any ideas or have any questions you would like answered, please meet me down in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and go check out Project ACHERON on Twitter and Discord. If you want to support me further, you can become a patron where you can get access to early and behind the scenes content, the monthly and Alien Day giveaways, as well as the patron-only engraved set of items. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Until then, this is Project ACHERON, signing off.